Hey everybody, I am so glad you stopped by to see what I have to share with you today. I will be reading from Ephesians, the 6th chapter and the 10th verse, and we shall stop when I stop. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. And having done all to stand, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. Amen to his word. We can't just do it by ourselves, y'all. We got to have God with us, for he has the power to help us. He is the tool that helps us to be able to fight against the enemy, the one who wants to destroy us, to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Well, y'all, I want y'all to know that this video is going to be a little on the different side, but I wanted to share with you what I have on for my scent of the day. I put on just regular Vaseline because I was using a body oil as my base. I am trying to use up my body oils, enjoy them, but use them up. Sometimes you can keep them for a while and they can start changing, just like anything else, a perfume, a body mist, and I don't want that to happen. So this is Versace Crystal Noir. And you can see I had it for a good little minute. Sometimes when we use these, they can alter the packaging. It did not have tape on it to keep it look like. So it just changed with me. Just, your hands get oily and all that good stuff. But this is one of my favorite from Versace. And I started off with that. Like I said, my base was my Vaseline. And then I had that together on my arms, and then what residue I had, I say, from the oil I used, just picked up my shirt and just tossed it and let it sort of touch some surfaces, but not just dab the oil on my clothes, because I didn't want it to soak in and cause a oil stain on my shirt. Then I was trying to find something to go with it, y'all. I looked up the fragrance notes, and the fragrance notes, let me pull that up. The notes for Noir, which is what I decided to bring out in the fragrance of the perfume, are cardamom, black pepper, and ginger. The heart, gardenia, peony, and orange blossom, and the notes of sandalwood, amber, and musk. This is one of my favorite from Versace, and it is so good. So I do have it in this form as well, the oil as well as in the perfume. And I decided to go into my fragrance collection and pull out something to see if it would go well with it. And I thought this would be something nice to try with this combo. And this is Tahiti Island Dream. And this one is by Bath and Body Works. And the fragrance notes are fresh coconut water, sparkling mandarin, kiwi blossom, lush frangipani, Tahitian vanilla, musk. And these two smell good. There's some sweetness in there, of course, the woodiness, and I've just been enjoying it. It smells good. It to me is not anything that is overpoweringly loud for around this time of the year. This probably could be worn during the cooler season, because of the wooziness, but you could probably get away with brightening it up with adding some other fragrances to it, like some floral to brighten it up, and be able to wear it around the spring and summer. But this is the fragrance that I decided to wear with it. Look at the atomizer, y'all. I like when Bath and Body Works they change up the colors of the atomizer, give it more personality. But this is nice, y'all. A nice tropical fragrance that I wanted to start using because you can see I was not using her. So I'm glad I was able to bring her out. And this is something that I read about that is similar to Crystal Noir Versace, and this is Twilight Woods. This is supposed to be like the closest in Bath and Body Works form to Crystal Noir, and I also have it in the body lotion. So yes, I have some fragrances that are close to each other in scent, if not almost exactly like it, and that is what this video is going to be about, y'all. Let me get into this, and I probably could have layered it with that, but I chose not to. Do a little on the not too much overdone kind of fragrance today. What I decided to do was share with you all some fragrances that are similar or supposed to be inspired fragrances, dupes, or smell alike kind of fragrances. And sometimes we can get carried away. Well, I ain't gonna say we, I'll speak for myself. Sometimes I can get carried away, and I have seen it in other people getting the same fragrance notes. One young lady, she did a video of her sharing a lot of similar fragrances or inspired fragrances of one fragrance, like a perfume, a niche perfume. And it was like, if you have that, you don't need that. If you have that, you don't need that. And some say they can be slightly different or altered, or they're just, I'll say, the fragrance helps them to create something like that. So, not necessarily meaning for it to smell exactly like a fragrance. So, here's what I have in my collection, y'all. This is a fragrance that I wanted to share. And I have Love Don't Be Shy. Love Don't Be Shy is a fragrance that smells good. It's marshmallowy sweet, and I like it. I really like it a lot. So this is what I have in my collection of this fragrance. I don't have a lot of the name brand niche perfumes, but I do have inspired fragrances of. And this is Love Unleashed. Just recently came out. And this is by Bath and Body Works in 2026. And look at my color, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? Representing what I have on today with a little green on my headband. But this is a sugared pink pepper, warm neroli whipped marshmallow. This smells good to me. There have been some who said it doesn't smell good. They don't like it. Nose turnt because they think it stink, but I think it smells good. Just don't let me be around those people who don't like it. Let me be around like-minded people who will enjoy this fragrance, because this is not the only one I have of Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. This was my first one, y'all. Look at that dark juice. Now, this was my first one. I just recently started using her, and look at that, y'all. This is by Dossier, and this smelled so good. My daughter had got it first, and I was like, I got to get my own. So I picked her up. Similar fragrances. Do I need both? No. I got this from Walmart. They had a new brand, and it's called Kinda. I like that. Kinda. So this is supposed to be inspired by, Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. Kayali's Young Bougie Marshmallow, of course, that is like a fan favorite. And I have several fragrances of this. And let me get into it real quick, y'all, because I got a lot of these. They're inspired similar to, if not, some people say smells exactly like. So I'm going to start off with this one. This is by Pink Blush, Shams Al Emirate. and I can't see the rest, y'all, because of the print. But the lid is different. It's just that it broke, so I just put something on top of it so it won't look so bad on my perfume or fragrance area. But this one, y'all, some say, and here is one here. This is Candy Cloud. Supposed to have similar or exact, almost exact fragrance of Kayali's Young Bougie Marshmallow. That is not it, y'all. I also have this. This is Marshmallow Skies. This is by Ellis Brooklyn, Vanilla Sin, and I don't like that last word in there, the title of this. Then I also have Mimics, and this is Marshmallow Gourmand, and this number is 166. In more than one form, y'all. Marshmallow Blush. Yes, in the body mist, or I say aerosol, and I also have it in the perfume. So cute and adorable. And I'm seeing it now in a smaller version instead of that envelope package. I'm seeing it in a regular box inside the stores in Marshall's, TJ Maxx. So, yes, this is more affordable if you don't want to spend a lot on this. But this is also affordable, y'all. I waited till the price dropped. And last but not least, this is Bath and Body Works Emily in Paris. This is Macaron Clouds. Nice one, y'all. This is Macaron Delight, Parisian, spun sugar, and pink berries. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fragrances, y'all. What am I gonna do with all of that? Do I need it? It could have made room for something that I don't have in my collection. That is my point. Buying the same similar DNA, as they say in the fragrance community, of a fragrance I didn't need. So this is going to be my last one, and I might do another series of it or do it when I do a live. Pink Sugar is a fragrance that I had tried to um, step out of my comfort zone in and dab into this. It's a nice, sweet fragrance, sugary fragrance to me, and it was affordable. So I tried it with me starting out with my fragrance collection and not using, I'll say, a lot of fragrances that I used to have when I first started out with wearing perfumes, and it was more, my fragrance notes was more of woody, warm vanilla, something musky, woodsy fragrances. So this is not it. But this fragrance has inspired fragrances of it. And this is one of them. This is Yara Candy. It's supposed to be something similar to it, y'all. I have it in the body oil as well as in the perfume. And it smells good. I like it. And I'm glad I have it in my collection, y'all. But if I had this, I probably wouldn't need this. This would be something good to have because it's an oil, a different formula or form of it. Then this one is Caher's Confection. And this is a gorgeous bottle. All of them look like this majority of the time. If it's not just the glass, it is usually, you can tell them alike by the lids and the shape of the bottle. But y'all, this is good as well. Sweet, fruity, candy, sugary type of fragrance. And I'm just telling you, do I need all of these? No, I don't. So, yeah, I want to be careful about what I choose. Make sure I know, or I'll say learn, my fragrance notes of a fragrance that I do enjoy so that I won't keep copycatting or picking up the same thing and I don't need it. You all be blessed. And let me ask you something. Do you have multiple fragrances or perfumes, body oils, or whatever form, lotions of the same scent DNA? And do you think you need it? which some of them can smell slightly different or better or just different. Bye.